There's a key phrase in that book, and that is, every man did what was right in his own eyes. There was no king in Israel, and every man did what was right in his own eyes. Now, in context, we might think, well, that means there's no physical king. King Saul's not there. King David's not there yet, and that might be true. But really, the point is, God's not their king because they're not letting God reign over them. And so they're doing what is right in their own eyes, and we see that key phrase. Why, for 300 plus years, did God's people fail to remain righteous? The answer is, they did what was right in their own eyes. What does it mean to do what was right in your own eyes? It means to put your own moral standards and beliefs above God's moral standards and beliefs. In fact, I think a good way to describe this would be to say, at least religiously, it's the I think aspect of religion. I think it's okay to do this because, our society accepts it, or it's okay to do in society. I think you can worship God any way you want to worship God. I think you can worship God whatever day of the week. I think you can take the Lord's Supper whenever you want to take the Lord's Supper. You see, that's the I think, doing what's right in my own eyes rather than what's right in God's eyes. And unfortunately, this is not just a history lesson from the book of Judges. It is applicable today among those who call themselves God's people, Christians. And it's applicable because there are over 13,000 different denominations that exist in the United States alone in 2008, and I imagine that number has only increased since then. And every one of them exists because somebody is doing what's right in their own eyes. Somebody has decided, I don't like the way that group does this, and so we're going to do it a different way. We're going to do it the way we think is the right way to do it. I want to